Welcome back guys to the channel that's all about architecture, engineering and construction. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. You're welcome to the family. There's so much to learn from here. Please subscribe and be part of the family. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for liking this content. Thank you for sharing this content, and thank you for being glued to this content. I believe this content is being of great value to you. Okay. Please, if that is so, let me know down in the comments, and also if it's not, let me know still down in the comments, and let's see what we can do, to make all this content better for you and better for everybody that comes to this channel. Okay. So this right here is our plan, as you can see. Yes, this is our plan. If you to notice, these things right here are representing the boundary wall. Okay. Basically, this apartment block comprises of 6 two-bedroom units. Okay. Each bed and all the units are actually identical from the very ground floor to the second floor, and also these units are mirrored. Okay, and these units are mirrored, which means that they're actually the same in terms of the planning spaces. So this should comfortably be able to fit on a 50 by 100 surely, as you can see. Okay. So this is the main entrance into the plot, into the premises of the plot, and you notice that this is actually a mirrored plan. What you see on this side of the plan is the same as what you actually see on this side of the plan. Okay, so this unit is meant to be similar to this one. So we are literally going to be discussing one unit. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take you through the specifics of this plan, of course, before we start understanding how much it should cost. So I thought in this very first phase I should basically break down for you what this plan looks like. What amenities are there, what services are we providing in this plan, things of the sort, before I can actually begin to break down for you how much it would actually cost to build this plan, of course, in terms of the bills of quantities of the materials that you actually need to build this plan. So without wasting a lot of time, I will take you through the plan. Okay, so we already have our parking here. You can see it's functional. Usually there's always an access road on this side. Now the main access into this plan is right here, as you can see. Okay, so you access this from here. So when you access the house, you have the option of either going to the living area, or you can go into the area that has the kitchen and the bedrooms on the other side. Okay, we are going to discuss the bedrooms later on, but no. So after you've entered, this is the living area. There is a big sliding door here, of course, that leads you to the outside balcony. Now, of course, you might have noticed that in some other designs, you find that the access into the house is actually around here, so that everyone accesses the house from here. So when you join from here through the balcony, you enter the rest of the house. The challenge with this kind of access, where the access is basically here, is that you find yourself in a situation where you have visitors in the living area, and maybe you want to carry some things from the kitchen or to the kitchen. For example, you might have carried some groceries with you, like bananas, and you want to bring them into the kitchen, or you might have or you might want to take rubbish out of the kitchen and you want to take it downstairs. Probably they've come to pick it around. Okay, so you find that in that situation you might just have to pass through the living area, and when you have visitors, that is quite very inconveniencing. So the best option is to have this door in the middle of the living area and the kitchen area, so that if someone is taking maybe rubbish outside, they do not have to inconvenience people in the living room by passing in front of them with a bucket of rubbish or something. So that's something to really consider. So going forward, we have our dining here. Everything here, as you can see, is really open plan. The kitchen, the dining, and the living room are all open plan. And then for the kitchen, we have a small right here. We have a small kitchen island. Of course, underneath it is a cabinet which you can use for storage, and then of course we also have another pantry over here. Okay, we have the fridge going here, we have the worktop here, we have the sink, we have the cooking area, and then of course there's an outside kitchen that is accessed through a sliding door. So there's an outside balcony that is attached to the kitchen. So if you want to do your laundry, or you want to do cooking cooking and you want maybe to use these other methods of cooking and you would like to cook from outside, this is the place to do that, all that from. Okay, so now leaving all this area alone, we join into a corridor, and now when you enter this corridor over here, the very first thing that you access is the shared bathroom. Of course, this bathroom is shared by both visitors and also the occupants of this room over here. And then you might also want to notice that just before you enter the bathroom, there is this small porch over here. Okay, here is where you can store, where you can keep the shoes, where you keep the towels, and other things like that. If you have a washing machine, you might want to install it here. Okay, so basically this is a storage area, and it also has shelves where you can put any other utilities in the house. Okay, mainly the ones that are actually used in the bathroom. You also notice that in the bathroom area we have a shower tray over here. It's always best to separate a shower tray from the rest of the areas in the bathroom, because a shower tray always helps you to keep the bathroom the bathroom dry, so that when someone is showering, water is only contained here, because this is very important. This is very important because a lot of people want to shower, want to put the showering area mixed around here. Okay, but that is very dangerous, because you've had a lot of cases where people slide in bathrooms and hit their head on the tiles, or they hit their head on the wall. So if you do not put into consideration that, you might have issues like that. Okay, so we have our toilet, and we have our wash hand basin, and also we have our shower tray over here. So in a situation like this, the bathroom is always kept dry. Okay, the only part that is kept wet is the part where you actually shower from, which is actually the shower tray. So going forward, now heading into this first bedroom, as you can see, very spacious, quite enough. Then we go into the master bedroom with the wardrobe there. Master bedroom is actually much more spacious, and you see the master bedroom also has its own shower, and it has also its own balcony. Okay, which gives that executive feeling of privacy. Okay, so basically that is our plan. So we are now going to have a 3D tour around this house and then see it.